Cheryl Ling could never look perfect. I got the towel and now had much really discussion with Nidia, who's the other lady here. She left this thing on. So I'm just letting you know, if you have Airbnb, if she left the window wide open, thank God it's a clear day. But that's the thing, it's still not ideal weather. I'm going down, try to get some sun. So today is the first day. I just want to focus and tell you my experience. I'm going downstairs. Regenexx had invented the stem cell procedure and also the super concentrate platelet, which they take your blood, and which I have donated about 68 vials, which is way over, I guess, the normal expectation. So I ate 5 cows, if you want to know, yesterday. No, I was literally, when I got out of the blood drawn. Oh, Emily did not know. I love Emily. She does my blood drawing. You know, it's like, with me, it's not broken, don't fix it. So I requested Emily to do my blood draw. But this time, Dr. Centino decided to change my formula, and which, you know, I have not discovered anything about this new protein. It's called, what is it called? A2M. I know I can, you know, never really recite those complicated names. So I'm in the yard. This is back in my Airbnb. Just think about, after 68 gallons of blood left my body. Okay, we're like, poke here, poke there. We got to redraw this. It's a different process. So I just kind of want to break it down so you know, if you contemplating instead of surgery, getting your blood cells and spin them into some super platelets or stem cell. This is what's required of you, that you have to be strong like I was. Look, I'm here, and this is like not even 24 hours right after the procedure. 68 vials. I was like this. I was like, oh, okay, I'm squeezing my hands, right? So the blood keep pumping out, and I'm lifting my leg, you know, like more pump and more pumping out, and while I feel like it's just a suction leaving my body. But I guess it's all worth it, because Dr. C, I call him Dr. C, that's my doctor, Dr. Centino. And I want him to stay on board forever. Yeah, he was really excited and told me about this A2M. I suppose it's been around for a little bit, because there was some Chinese guy had a discovery paper about this protein, which stands for something like alpha 2. It's a funny name, macroglobulin. If you not know, globulin, it's like globulin, like hemoglobin. No, globulin is type of protein. Like I drink raw milk, we have the good globulins that the cow naturally make to make their calf stronger. How do you think the little calf gets like, oh, really big and become a big cow? That's why I drink raw milk. Not that I'm gonna get to be a cow, but I completely attribute that to my, and also thank Jesus to my incredible fast recovery. I mean, incredible. So, well, what had happened is, we have to take a different vial, since for the so-called A2M. This is what I'm told. The A2M. I know, I'm like so excited. Look at the tree and everything. And this, I'm about 10 hours after the reinjection, after all that harvesting. The only gripe I have, I mean, I want you to know, like Dr. C, I don't want to be a liar. I just see there were extra left. Well, it's good to have extra left, like my final blood product with the PRP. We had 1 syringe left, and I wanted it so bad. I was like, let's just put it somewhere. You know, I was thinking after I saw it, it's too late. He left the room. But he's good. He's excellent in what he does. So he explained to me that this so-called the larger protein, the A2M, we process it separately, and it should, when it blends in with my regular PRP, which mine is concentrated 20. Okay, so that I wanted to keep it a secret because there sometimes there are people that concentrate it to 5x. X means times. If you did not know mathematically, when you have an x over after something, it means like 1x, 2x, 2 times stronger. So I imagine what they do is when they go spin it, this is not like the best size centrifuge a cheapy $500 machine does, because you just put it in a cup of your blood and then go just so-called one size fits all. So anyways, that's my understanding. That's why I put up with a lot of bullshit coming here. Okay, so if you didn't know, like I said, being locked out in the middle of the night, not be able to pick up my car, not be able to fly on United, the unfriendly sky, the hostile sky almost. But this is all make it worthwhile. So listen. This so-called the A2M, supposedly everybody responded differently. Well, now I'm getting cold. We want to get out here and get some sun, but it's cold. It should so-called reduce the cytokine, so-called the inflammatory factors and the protein that breaks down your cartilage. Okay, so when it's injected, when I say injected, so that's what we do. Instead of taking out your whole joint, we inject your own body cells. That's really that simple. That's what this Regenexx SCP, so-called the stem cell. I've done the stem cell procedure, which really takes large amount out of your iliac crest, the pelvis region. So not to be too technical, but I just read a little bit about it. Dr. Centino blogged about this, so you can look it up. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but it just say that basically, for some people, it really works well because, maybe you have a sedentary lifestyle, you're obese or whatever. So that means that you're putting more pressure and you're killing your joints. But with this particular A2M, the alpha-2 macroglobulin. I know it sounds goofy, but that's what it is. What it is what it is. It supposedly prevents breaking down, and that's good news because God gave us only this much cartilage. For example, it's a cushion, and it's the most miraculous and what do you call that? The substance I think in the whole universe you cannot replicate. You absolutely cannot. They tried. They tried to put gel in people, just, try to produce something that gives you the cushion. Because when you run out of cushion, just think about the spring out of your mattress, like bang, 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 and then it's gone. So, and you feel everything. You feel the pain. And that's why people, they're depressed, they're like on meds, and it's one thing after another, so it's really bad. Anyways, I'm not gonna hold on to my fellow's sake any longer, but I'm in the yard in my Airbnb, Cheryl Ling, after 10 hours after this injection, after Dr. C, of course, it's patient privilege. I can't tell you exactly what goes on. Like I had quite a bit on both of my hips. So the good news when I say the hips just means, I have to show it to you right here. Now it looks okay. I can't even see any scars. The good thing is that with, when you inject, right, when Dr. C does an injection, he can see with the ultrasound. I mean, it's like we got supernatural vision. So he can see that what's going on in there, when at first what's going on in the right hip was there were so-called the little bone spurs that on my femur. You know what a bone spur is, right? Ooh, that's no good because bone spurs are little pieces of bones, and that will start what? Rub your cartilage. Your cartilage is your survival kit. You cannot climb a stair without the cartilage. So think about the bone spurs. If they start rubbing your cartilage, and pretty soon you will have all these symptoms, and you can't move. Anyways, what I was saying is, now the bone spurs on my right femur, which is right femur, can't see it, but anyways, right femur is gone. What that means is that my platelets had done its job. So the 20 X, meaning 20 times concentrated. That's why I have so much blood. And so I'm just like, I'm happy. I'm not bragging, but I tried everything I could, according to the book. So go read the book, Regenexx.com, that you can to help. You can help yourself make better, stronger cells, because that's everything. Instead of depending upon drugs, depending upon surgeries, that's going to cause you more miserable, cutting away stuff you'll never get back because they cut away your tendon, they cut away your joint, and they throw in the garbage can. So the word amputation is scary, but I do not want to be amputated. So far, I have both of my femurs, and shockingly, I'm moving around. I just had a little bit of what is it, lidocaine, and the doctors was fantastic. So my doctor don't you ever retire on me. And also, I want to mention, Ash was so friendly. I'm still gonna try to get a report because. Like I said, I really was a little bit afraid of Dora, or kind of very afraid. But I'm gonna try to get Ash, not Ashley, but Ash. So this is just my little personal thing. Everybody's your friend.